Welcome back, everybody. That wasn't meant to be done that way, was it? It's all a little bit of a muddle. I managed it fine last night, just with the occasional hiccup. I finished last night with you and Ari, and then I might have dived on Survivalists until midnight. Yeah, and I might have got home today from work and then done a quick 2 hours on Survivalists. Well, I've got a base to secure there. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Dear. I'll never change though, will I? I got murdered today on there. Hi, John. Yeah, that did you send them? Yeah. It's like, how dare he? Who does he think he is? I'm good, John. How are you? So obviously you've seen what's down here. You might as well check upstairs as well. So you might as well check upstairs as well to work out how I've set things up there. I haven't changed things massively. Just ammo's moved and some of the extra stuff around. And behind the door is the cooking pots next to the fridge. John says hi, Cookie. So tonight, John, we're going to have to initially do some base building. We've got probably 4 code locks to get put down. So we've got to go out and chop wood and get that sorted to start with. Once that's done, yeah, no problem, mate. I'm going to go out and start gathering logs. I've planked the logs that we had. I'm guessing we're just cutting trees down now because people know we've got a base here. A zombie inside our base. He's fallen over. Toilet of giving, just given us a sharpening stone. Probably one of the better presents it's given for a few days, isn't it? I'm going a little distance away so we don't have trees falling onto the building area. Cookie, could you speak for me a second? So it shows on here that it's coming through, but the chat can't hear you. No different than I had last night, but it's not. It doesn't seem to have picked up now. Yeah. Let's stop. Let me stop doing anything. Could you let me stop? I'll stop doing anything and then get you to talk. Could you talk now for me, please? No, it's not coming through. When I get back in the base, I'll try and sort it, John. But I might have to stop the stream and start again, which might mean that I'm stuck in a queue. We just don't know. But I will try and sort it. That's the trouble with Discord. Nor do I. But we'll try and solve it. We'll try and solve it. Back in Cookie with the first load, and then I'll try and sort out this voice issue. Oh, home sweet home. Okay. Cookie, could you talk for me, please?
Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2.
That should be now with you, John. You should be able to hear that. Okay, I'll cut all of these into planks, so we've got full planks.
I've just used loads to.
Oh, you have. Forget
build.
that. I'll go and gather more.
Roger, Dodger.
Yeah, that's work. John can hear you now. I had to tell it that you were in the private area, Goblin's Edge. I think it's because it's a private channel. It wouldn't see it until I told it you were allowed to broadcast from there.
Right.
For whatever reason. I don't know why, because it was fine in Harry's private channel, wasn't it? But hey, it's Discord and it's Dayz, and that's life. You'll be pleased to know, Cookie, it was my own fault I got killed earlier. I took a shotgun to Swalrog.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. I've learnt the error of my ways now.
Have you?
No. I'm glad you did, John. I'm glad you did. It's there for a reason. Mount Goblin. Maybe that sounds wrong. Goblin Mount. No, that also sounds wrong.
I'm going to come cut some wood logs as well.
Okay, mate. And the thing is, John, for even when the server doesn't have numbers on, it still feels playable. Because it allows you to loot up, but the areas that have the best loot have competition in there. I think I'm going to load in now, mate.
No worries.
see what you're doing there. A good spot for it.
You are?
It's a good spot to have a way up there. It's a good spot to have a way up there.
Yeah.
Have you? We're going to code lock that, obviously, or you're going to build it. No, you don't have to if you build an enclosure, do you?
No.
Yeah, John, not too much loot for a Goblin server, but...
Yeah, so the plan is to code lock,
yeah,
make a door to get into where the stairs are, and then go up.
Yeah, of course. What I'll do is I'll make more planks, and then when you bring yours back, you'll be ready to turn it into something.
Yeah. Right,
Do you want me to move and grab some more?
There should be enough planks now.
Okay, mate. You want me to go and grab more logs?
Yes, if possible, please, mate.
Yeah, of course. I think the zombie was trying to get to the tables to sit down for lunch.
I think so. It makes sense to.
Yeah. Probably why he was so annoyed. But he couldn't pathfind to me, so when I went and started punching him, he didn't know what to do.
No, he was hungry and he just ruined his afternoon eating.
Yeah, he was trying to get to the table so he could sit down and eat some Goblin.
Exactly. You ruined it.
Surely his friends will have revenge at some point. Remember, if we're building a window, it can't be level with the house roof. Otherwise, they'll raid us via helicopter. So it has to be above that, not below. So they can't drop down and get there. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Or windows face different directions.
So the way in which I was going to do it, we can't do it. We're going to have to do it from the other side because you can't get past the table and chairs properly.
Okay, that's fine. So block off the other one and code lock that side. Yeah? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
That's fine. Not that we haven't got enough toolboxes to do this sort of shit now, isn't it?
Oh, no, exactly.
I think this is the best start we've ever really had, or the best point in white.
Yeah.
First day back at work was fine, John. It's just work.
So I was trying to figure out which bit it was.
I only have 25 emails in a week and a half, so that's not a problem.
Sorry.
Thanks, Cookie. I'll go and get some more logs, Cookie,
Okay, mate.
because I think we might need them.
Are we going to do a straight up tower, or are we going to have like a 2x2 tower?
What do you prefer? I don't think we need to. I don't think we should waste the wood. Just go straight up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we can just, if we're gonna use it for observing, we're not going to live up there, so we don't need to, because at the moment it's like £4,000 a day nearly to keep up the base. Adding extra pods on just to look good will just add what it costs to upkeep the base all the time now. I mean, the money we had left, I went to try and play the pot poll and it told me in no uncertain terms we were cheap. Or maybe it just tells me that.
I think it just tells you that.
So you've never had that problem then? Okay.
No.
That told me. So yeah, John, we had to get some building done tonight because we've neglected it and built up the code locks. And we're getting to that point in White where people are going to start raiding. So the more code locks we've got and the more metal code locks doors we've got, the safer we'll be. Especially when there are times when we can't get on. Like everybody, life gets in the way. But we also thought by building a tower, we'll be able to defend the base better. And if, like, I got shot outside, Cookie could go up the tower to deal with the problem. Or if we thought there was somebody outside, we could go up the tower to deal with the problem. I've been booked in, Cookie, for my next VBS presentation. So I'm off on the end of November.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm always happy. And as much as I don't like it then, but actually it means you do that and then you've got a month, just under a month to push on them on Christmas leave. Great.
Yeah.
September will fly by, and then October I've got a certain thing happening. And then before I know it, I'll be on that in November and then Christmas leave. It breaks up things quite nicely. And John, everybody knows where we live now, so it doesn't really
that should be good.
matter. When you first start off and you're trying to stay covert, you don't want to give away your position, but we're way past that point. Just saying to John Cookie that we're way past the point of trying to stay covert.
Yeah. I think I'm bugged.
I can't open any doors.
Yeah, I'm bugged.
Okay, I'm gonna log and I'm gonna log out and log back in.
Same. Oh, third in the queue. Fucking hell.
I'm fourth in the queue. Oh, down to third. You've gone second. I'm down to second. You must have gone first.
Yeah,
I imagine a few more
first now.
people bugged at the same time.
Yeah.
That was a mini server crash, I'm guessing. Yeah, I've gone up to 3, so VIPs have been kicked as well, haven't they?
Looks like it.
game. I thought it was you doing our building, but obviously not.
No.
You should be in now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm just loading it now. Yeah, I was trying to dismantle the stairs because I thought, oh, I'll move the hatchway so it's the opposite way, so it looks more
Yeah.
pleasing. But yeah, it wasn't working. Couldn't dismantle it for anything. So there we go, dismantle.
Yeah, having the tower just gives us some better defense. And also, because we'll have a code lock on the door, it's if they won't know that it's not a quick way through, or we've not got like good value weapons in there, so they might waste explosives blowing that door to find there's nothing in there worth taking. Always worth a try. Anything to make people use up explosives going the wrong direction is worthwhile. You can't build trap bases on here, they're against the rules, but we can certainly send people the wrong direction. Loading in now, mate. I'm back.
No worries.
Well, I will be once it allows me to have doors again. But we can't have too many decoys, John, because otherwise we don't have the security, so it's a balancing game. I like what you've done with the place.
Get dismantle the door hatch in here.
That's all right,
and
mate.
just put a
Yeah,
without the door because
yeah,
you don't need a door in here.
We don't need door hatches, do we? Because that's a waste
No.
of resources.
Exactly. So I'm just going to build a normal hatchway so we don't have to worry about the door opening and then get stuck trying to open it and close it and whatnot.
I'll just go and gather logs because you can cut the planks when you need to.
Yeah. Sounds good, mate.
I've got one hatchet and one massive splitting axe left, and that's it from cutting tools.
Okay.
So once we've run out of those, and we've got some sharpening stones, but we need them for keeping saws. I know we haven't. Sharpening stones have all gone now. So
Yeah.
I think whatever layer you're on, that's where it probably finishes for now. Unless we can find some more tools. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, John, it's difficult though, isn't it? It's trying to... And that's... The tower is a decoy. It can be used, but it is a decoy. Next adventure on Goblin Z will be when I got good weapons is to tackle a heli site. So the helis you can do just with a rifle, as long as you've got a scope. It's doable. You alright, Cookie?
Yeah, just went for the log deposit.
It's in. Looking forward to finishing this lumberjacking and seeing how well you've built.
Oh, fingers crossed it's alright. I think that should be enough, mate.
You need to build 1, 2... Well, you're building windows now.
No, I was going to keep going up, but because we're running out of tools, I don't want to keep going.
Yeah, I don't know how high we're allowed to go either on this server. I can't remember.
No, neither do I.
So you don't want me to bring any more back?
No, we do need a couple more. I just need to put a floor in at the top just so we can block that off so no one can land and jump out and stuff.
Yeah. Chuckles. Only got shotty right now. Okay. Yeah, it's a hard fight. Obviously, the people that have got bases, people need to start storing up weapons. You might find that this weekend the trader might have a supply of weapons for sale. You never know.
Yeah,
sometimes
just
it will happen.
Build a floor, mate, and then.
Okay, how many do we need? High fire. Good, thank you, mate. Thanks
Probably
for being here.
6, because then you get some planks out of them.
Yeah, roger that, mate. I'll do a full load because my rack axe is all right.
Mr. Meyer said 5 floors above existing roof height is your limit. Only freestanding bases can go plot pole max, which is 25 meters. So, from what roof height, as in the roof of the building we're in?
If you're going up, yeah, I don't know how it would work when we're building on the ground. That's the trouble. And I'd rather not have their raft. Yeah, or raft.
5 floors above roof height. No. So that's fine. So basically, the level we're at now, we can go 5 floors up. Because it's now in line with the roof, and that starts as level 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can build a fucking massive, great tower, I think.
Not that we need one.
Not that we need one, but you know,
maybe we do.
Use the resources, might as well, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Just need 4 more logs, mate, and then I'll be coming in.
No worries, mate.
Well, it'll be 3 because otherwise I'll have a tree cut down for nothing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Start cutting planks if you want me to, mate.
Sorry. I got it.
You've got 17 planks now. Chuckles. Yeah, trouble was I didn't know if it was heli or AI in castle. Depends which castle.
There we go.
Obviously, we can't see out of it yet, but at least we've got some.
Yeah, you can't see out of it yet. Not. Yeah, so that's all done for you, mate. For the best part at the time being, anyway.
And then we'll go up another. Are we going to go up that
Up a few more levels, yeah.
and then put windows on?
And then windows at the top, yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, I've had a look. Right then, eat, drink, be merry, and go off and do some events.
Yeah.
And airdrops. Well done, John. You're thinking now, aren't you?
I am, yeah, but no, I was trying to show Mr. Mark that we can't put a door on the front door, or like the door in the kitchen, because it's
Yeah,
too close.
they're all too close now. That's the trouble.
Yeah.
He ran away from me when I pulled out my shotty. Or he ran out of ammo. But they will react. If they're out of ammo and you pull out a weapon and point it at them, they will retreat because they'll try and act like players. They won't push you without a weapon. If they're out of ammo, they'll retreat, or they'll see if they've got an opportunity to move in using fists. Gents, maybe I'm cursed to live in interesting times. It's sort of letting you do it or not?
No, it doesn't let you do it. The picture he sent in Discord, I think, is an old picture.
Okay. Robin, you're lucky it's not your server.
Yeah.
Past 10 code lock rule. 100%,
No,
John.
doesn't let you do it.
On this server, when you hit maximum code locks, it won't let you build anymore. So there's 15 or 16 code locks on here. Every 4 months or every 2 months, we flip shifts. I used to work in a job where I had a 6-week rotation. I did 4 days, 4 nights, 4 splits, 4 off, repeat. It was an experience fire. It was all right. 25 emails, a little bit of shit, not too much.
I don't think that bottle expressor should really be on your gun, mate.
Why?
Well, because one burst and it will be ruined.
Good point, but it looked good for a second.
Set a marker for our mission.
Where are we going off to sacrifice ourselves today? That's a fair distance. That's a fair distance, isn't it? Oh, that's that one.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, it's got to be done, hasn't it?
Just sorting out my hotbar because it's gone.
We're going out to the
Right,
chat. We're
anyone else
going
that?
explosive hunting.
Ooh,
I'm ready to
let's
go.
run up to the alarm.
I can't hear it, so I'm just gonna. I can't hear it, so I just follow you.
What you got there? 650 away.
What to that, mate? On the is that the alarm room itself?
Yeah, so it's in the actual HQ building, the alarm.
Okay. Okay.
You know, the jail cell.
Yeah.
We might be too late to get there, but
We won't know till we try.
exactly.
And he might push this direction for all we know.
Yep.
So on Goblin Z, there are
So
hunting
if he's using
rifles.
a crowbar or lockpick, the alarm stops when you get about halfway round.
Okay. Is the alarm still going now?
No, alarm stopped. So he might just be about to finish. But if he had a gold key, he'd have been in and out there as soon as he got in, pretty much.
Yeah, but only we're allowed the gold key.
This is true.
So there are hunting rifles all over Goblin Z. Yeah, get a scope on it, save up the ammo, and use it against AI at distance. I'm going to go quiet because we're going into hot zone. I'm going to push left a bit, mate, in case he's pushed out, and then circle round.
No worries, mate. He's gone. I'm in here now.
Okay, he's
not in
empty.
Just tap.
Okay, should we push on to mission? To
Push
mission?
on to yellow, yeah.
Onto pink.
No, yellow. I
The
don't know
only,
what pink is.
where's the yellow marker? Oh, I've seen it over. Oh, this is the one that everybody goes for.
Yeah, this is the booms.
This is where I died last time and you guys were running back in.
Yeah, and then I died.
Yeah, this is it. But it's got to be difficult because it's an explosive one. It's meant to be.
Exactly. Everyone wants them, so.
I do have my new favourite gun now.
Huh. Even more so not to die then.
And I'm not talking about the AUG A1, certainly.
Oh, I know.
Talking about the PPK pistol I'm carrying in my back pocket for emergencies. It's an amazing 22 caliber round. Next White John, I hope to be solving that problem with new recipes that I'll be writing myself and putting into the mod pack if I can get it working. So you'll be able to make your scopes by combining certain items. Basically, we're going to have a scope mod that's all based upon recipes that starts with binoculars and then upgrades them all the way through, adding things to them until you and you can take different branches through to get to the scope you need. Is my aim. The mighty Ruger. DVL 10 Saboteur is my favourite at the moment. Because it's like fucking silent. Like really silent. It's basically a silencer with a hammer at the other end. So the idea is to have, if I can get the mod working properly, is to have like binoculars. You mix that with an item, it becomes a combat scope. You mix it with another item, it becomes an ATOG. You mix it with another item, it becomes something else. Or the combat scope mixed with a different item then becomes a hunting scope. Or you can take it the ATOG route. So you choose which route it splits, depending on how you build it. So that's sort of how I'm working. So we will just spawn lots of binoculars in and the tools, and people will make the scopes they want based upon what they need by finding the other items to combine with the binoculars. Is how I'm working, but I've got to test it a lot. That's a lot of coding for me to do. So
I find the issue, right, when I hear the alarms go off and they stop.
Yeah.
In my head, I can still hear it go.
Okay.
Even though I can't hear it anymore, like now, for example, I can still hear it in my head.
Oh, joy.
I know.
What were you like in Ibiza? You'd wake up the next morning going, God, that rave was still fucking going.
Yeah. Oh, I fell asleep on my dance floor.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, that's the idea. If I've got the coding, and I'd have to build it as my own mod pack, and I'm sort of working through. So everyone will start off with binos, and then they'll upgrade them with different items to take through different routes to get to whatever scope they need within reason. There'll be like a hunting scope and a military scope and a Russian scope, depending on what we mix with it, as long as I can work out what sort of feels right. But we will spawn in less scopes and just lots of binos to make people use their resources up to go for the thing they want. That's how I'm thinking, because it will feel a bit more like, it's not perfect, but it does something, and it'll be my own mod ish. It'll be packed as my own mod, certainly. But I've got to work out what items to combine that aren't used by anything else.
Now, if no one's capping this, are we going to go for it?
We have to, mate. We have to. Like we did last time. Yeah, and whoever gets it runs it home. If the other person dies, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't protect the person, you get the explosives home.
Yeah. Agreed.
I agree, John. I've just got to work out how it will work 100% at the moment. But I've got all the code for it, and I've got the instructions of how to build it into my own mod.
They're slightly left of direct run because we're heading to Spirog.
Okay, mate. And we can also make other recipes in there as well. So I've got to think of other things to include. Sorry, say again?
I think we'll be able to see Swarog when we get closer to it, but obviously I don't really want to run through that.
I'm getting flashbacks about the place. So we're thinking things like a metal pipe and a hacksaw would make a pistol suppressor. Yeah. and then we can take pistol suppressors out of the game, and the only way to get them is to get a metal pipe and use a hacksaw, and it will ruin the hacksaw, and you'll just be left with. So do you save your hacksaw for building, or do you build a suppressor? That's going to be how it works for my recipes. You won't get the original item back. Certainly one of the things we're looking at is if you've got a metal barrel, because you're going to need metal on the next server to reinforce doors. So you can cut a barrel with a hacksaw and turn it into 2 sheets of metal.
Pretty much along this path, so I'm just going to veer off slightly left.
Yeah, that makes sense, mate. So it will give people choices to make. Sort of makes sense. Wish we had more castles on here. But I love Livonia. I'm such a Livonia fan. It's my all-time favourite map. I love the survival side of it. I love the open countryside. I love the encounters in the woods when it's all close quarter fighting. And I love how hard it is, and I mean, not on here, this is a modded server, but in standard where it rains all the time, you're always ill, you're fighting the elements. It just makes the game so enjoyable. They're up there having some fun. And long may they continue. And again, that makes sense. Don't go in there unless you... Or move your crop teeth up to a stash point nearby. Go and clear the AI, quickly dig up your stash and get in there. That way if you get killed, you're not losing the crop teeth. Next wipe, we won't be having crops. The problem is, Chuckles, I've run a Livonia server before, and it's too big for a 30 pop server, of which we are lucky if we get 10 people on at the same time. You're never going to bump into people, so it just becomes PvE. There's no encounters, so I've got to run smaller maps. And after Christmas, we're probably not going to have a 30 pop server anymore. We'll still have a server, but there's no point running a 30 pop server where we only fill the maximum 10 spots. We're better off having a 10 spot or having a
Amazed I haven't seen anyone starting to cap it yet.
Yeah, maybe they're all thinking the same thing though. They're either sat in the woods waiting for someone else to push for it, or they're like, not risking it, it's daylight, we only do it at night with MVGs for this one.
Yeah.
The server's nearly full, so you'd expect there to be people in doing it now.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Being a full server, you'd expect there to be, unless people are obviously just fighting around it and haven't actually gone into it yet.
Yeah.
Trying to clear the surrounding area before they go in and start capping it, maybe.
Fair point. You just don't know, do you? You try. We'll
No.
see. We'll get there. We'll give it a go. Well, we'll get up there.
And, spawn on the beach.
Last time I went into there, I went from the other side next to the big vehicle that's there, which would be fine at night because you could lie under the vehicle. But I'd suggest that we get to that ground from above on the top of the cliffs.
Yeah.
Because you've got view down then onto if there's any players in there, and then players are more likely to be up high looking down, so you can tap them as you're moving in.
Yeah.
Because it's hard for them to look behind if they're looking down, observing the area people need to move into.
Yeah. Well, last night was good.
Last night was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's a good run.
Yeah.
How much longer did you guys stay on?
2 minutes. Literally getting away from that area, and then I logged.
So leave it a couple of weeks and we'll reach out for maybe another run at some point.
Yeah.
I think it's worth doing.
Oh, 100%.
Just every now and again.
Yeah.
And we'll try and set something up with some other people as well for Sundays sometimes, maybe.
Yep. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, they she did say that it was she apologised for being quiet because it was very intense for her.
But then that's good.
Yeah, you don't need to apologise for that because it's going to be, if you don't do it all the time, you're always going to be like, oh my god.
Yeah, and the only way to learn it is to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But the first time you run on a PvP server that's quite punchy, it's like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah. Just gonna take a wide berth around Pollyanna.
Why? I don't understand.
I mean, we can run through it if you want.
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Seeing I died up here last time. At least when we die now, we can run home again, can't we? And not really care about the loot en route.
Yeah.
Gearing up is the least of our worries at the moment. Apart from finding maybe axes and saws.
Yeah. Okay, it's hacksaws mostly we need. We've still got 3 of the normal hand saws, but it's hacksaws which we need the most of.
Hacksaws and axes. Of any type, and as many sharpening stones as we can get our hands on.
Yeah.
No, it was a good run last night, and she was fun to run with. Obviously, had been blatantly warned about you, Cookie. About the fact that you run off. I don't know why would anyone say such a mean and untruthful thing?
I know, it's just rude, wasn't it?
Someone spreading false, malicious gossip.
Yeah, it's also, that guy is also one who lies about getting a collateral 1,000-metre kill with a barrow.
Really?
Yeah, have you not heard that story?
Well, I heard something about some myth in sort of people's freedom in the past. I heard it was sort of someone's freedom, and the shot was from 35,000 meters away.
Oh, actually, to be honest, yeah, no, you might be right there.
Because people shortened it like Freedom 35.
Yeah.
He's there now going, you bastards. He'll just appear in chat in a second, Cookie, to tell us off. I warned her about you and told her to get the loot before
there's
you.
A care package coming in as well.
On the same location? Right as near as, damn it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do we want the most?
Should we go care package?
Yeah, because everyone's going to push explosives, so let's try and use that for... And we've got a chance of tapping those people that live there.
Yeah, 1k away. Plenty of time to get into a good spot.
Right-hand side, looking onto it, like we were last time?
Yeah, 100%.
And because we know where it's going to land, roughly.
Yeah, and if... You never know, this one might have boom in it.
Exactly, and that solves the problem.
Yeah.
That's fair fire. They don't call me the Goblin of looting for nothing.
Put the marker on the trees just behind it, so...
Okay, mate.
At least then we know roughly where we need to stop at instead of just running directly at the care package.
Yeah, we need to be able to get into a position and go firm. We are engaging?
No,
No.
drove up the corner. We're all good. They might be going for the event.
Quarry, yeah. Should we follow them in and kill the car?
We'll see. We'll see how this goes, shall we?
Okay.
They might be driving down to this because they were going along that road. If they might be coming down to the road, down towards Timbrook from that way. There is a road.
Okay, I'll push
going
out
up to-
right a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because it could just be driving up to a care package and then someone hops out, grabs the stuff, and jumps in and goes.
And if that's the case, then we need to cap the car, don't we?
Exactly.
Right, I can see the road. No vehicle on it, mate.
Care pack. I'll move the marker to where the care package is just so I can see.
Okay, you can judge for shooting distances and shit. Are you firm?
My spot. Yeah.
Okay, I'm pushing left flank of. I'm rear right of you. Coming back in and around. Drop left.
Yeah, that's either at the car or
Yeah,
at the event.
you're good. People will push towards the shots.
Don't like the tree I'm in.
Any of these trees.
No,
They're
not
they're not
pushy
big,
enough.
they're not
really.
big enough, are they?
No.
I think you're probably better where you are now.
Again, still not the best tree, man.
Guys, I'm going to go quiet now because obviously mission.
I think this is an alright spot for me.
I don't have eyes sight line. I sort of do now, but I'll be able to see other people now, mate.
Yeah.
I won't be able to see the landing, but I'll be able to see people if they're in the trees on the opposite side.
Yeah. And obviously, if I get shot from behind, you know, to turn around and look up towards where I am.
Good luck, buddy.
You too, man? Yeah. Remember, if I die, just look directly behind you.
Have good chuckles. We will need to add you to the team. Coming in yet, Cookie?
What was that, sorry, mate?
Is the airdrop coming in, is it?
Yes, yeah, it is. Takes a while to fall, but you should be able to see the green smoke coming down with it in a second.
There's no explosive and we win this. In, straight to trader, sell, buy the stuff we need. Yes, no,
Depends what's in it. If there's nothing of value in it, then.
Or if there's key cards, we run them home. Or if there's key cards for local, we go and do it.
Yes.
We might have to get a crowbar or something, but. I'm staying open mic at the moment, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
You right, Pappy?
It's taking its time to fucking drop, isn't it?
Isn't it? Sure you got the right marker? I'm joking.
Mark's just said, it doesn't care. Oh, God. Tell he's a dad. We could have probably completed the other mission at this rate and then come back here.
The two of them are so close together.
I can see the smoke now. It is dropping. It's about, I don't know, about a couple of minutes away, I'd say.
Are we going to sink a little bit and see if anybody else runs?
Yeah, let it settle and see.
Yeah.
See what occurs.
We're in a good position.
Yeah. Problem is, there's so many trees around and it's an open field. If you run out there, you know 100% there's going to be someone in a tree.
That's why you want somebody else to push it. Heart rate's going up. Okay, I'm going to cover the right flank, mate.
Okay, mate.
Because I don't need to look forward. You're covering forward, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll be able to see if anyone runs towards it anyway.
Yeah. And
There's a pine tree blocking right where the care package lands, I think, but that shouldn't affect it too much. Shots to our left.
Yep. On round.
Right next to him. He's really close to you.
Shots. I shot at someone. Missed him.
Once
He's
full
flanking
gilly.
left.
Yeah, he's pushing all the way around. You're good. One's pushing for it. He's in the tree just outside it. Hit.
I put a round into him as well. Don't know if I got him.
Can't see a body in the tree, so he might still be alive.
Heart rate's up to 118.
Wait, about to say 180 then. I was thinking, fucking hell.
Me holding my breath if you can hear it.
Still a guy to our left somewhere in a full gilly, so just a heads up on that. He'd be in the trees.
I'm not pushing in. Yeah. I'm just happy with sniping people from a position of cover.
Just going to remove my yellow marker, alright? I haven't seen that guy in that tree which we shot at.
I put a round into him and you put a round into him at the same time. So,
Yeah,
either he's fucking dead. Yeah.
Or he's the other side of the tree just lying down, not moving.
Yeah. And his mate's in the full gilly that's covering him. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because otherwise he would have put a round in as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And I can see the box from here. I just can't see all of it. I can just see a little few pixels.
I'm not. Behind. I'm dead.
Just missed him at the wrong moment. Saw him, Cookie. I just didn't get the shot on.
That's all good, mate.
I'm moving. But I fired a couple of rounds at him, I think.
You got this, man. You got this.
Pushing box. They didn't exchange fire all day. Someone's got to fucking give it a go, haven't they? There's a really good log pile down here on the left, on the bottom flank, where you can look at the box from. Tracking, mate, we've got explosives, we've got breaching.
Oh, nicely done, mate.
And I've got charcoal, I think. I left a jug and everything because I can't risk hanging around there any longer.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Hopefully I'll make it home. We've got a full breaching.
Nice.
Oh, fucking yes. One charcoal, one sulphur and a full breaching.
Nice,
That's
mate,
all.
nice.
I left everything else.
That's fine.
Oh! Heart rate hit 120 then.
That's bloody hell, 120.
Yeah, it's back to 110 ish. Breathe time. People now shooting each other at the box.
You got in and out just in time then.
Sorry I didn't pick up your gear, mate. Taking the piss now. You wouldn't expect me to anyway.
No, definitely probably not. I mean, I went out with a car 98k and a mutant, which we've got abundance of, so...
If I can get the breaching home,
Exactly, that's, you know, it's well worth it.
that's 100k equivalent.
Yeah.
But we will use it to blow a door. And we know just the garage.
Yeah.
We just need a burlap sack, which we can go out and hunt for tonight. And then we can guarantee that we can take that garage down tonight.
Yeah.
You want to? I heard Monday is raid night. Thank you, John. I need
If
to.
you want.
I think we should. We might be able to, might be gear in there. If we just can get another burlap. If you find a burlap sack on the run in, we've got, and I get home, we've got 2 booms.
This is true.
And then that garage is doable. Very much so fire. All that matters is getting charges home.
Lots of shots happening around me.
My heart rate's not really coming down that much. I must be feeling it for you as well, mate.
My heart rate's fine, thank you.
Actually, for somebody my age, the recommended rate for heart rate is between 60 and 100 for resting. So the fact that mine's at like 71 to 80 in resting is not too bad.
No.
And the danger level is if it goes over 200. I'd like it to be nowhere near 200. 3.9 from home, mate.
So I'm just looking up at
Approximately,
Glencoe Airfield at the
Chuckles,
moment.
approximately. It's hard to judge, isn't it? I think they'll be trying to time it. Sorry, say again, Cookie?
I'm just looking up at Glencoe Airfield.
Okay, mate. I think 2 to 3 weeks, because we're on Friday we'll be 4 weeks in, so 6 to 7 weeks. I'll be trying to judge it because they know they're going to have to wipe for 1.26. We all do, because there's so many fundamental changes. So, what we think we will have to. So everyone's playing a game. Obviously, BI aren't going to give away when the launch date is until they've got a gold version of the thing ready to go. And it's been tested by their guys as much as they can. I say in inverted commas because you can't test it fully. There's too much data to try and run round. It's going to have bugs, always does. It's a game. Yeah, as will every big server in the world. I don't think they'll wait that long. They won't wait like 12 weeks, but this will be probably the last wipe before the 1.26 wipe-ish. So when they wipe, they know that the next wipe has to go until 1.26 drops. And then they need access to the files to get something up as quickly as possible, which is not easy. So they might push this a little bit further. This might be a 7 or 8 week wipe, just to make the next one, if it has to be 8 weeks, not be a problem.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, no, she should be okay. I just realised I was on push to talk then, mate.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I'm currently hiding under my desk. I can feel her looking at me going, "It's him. You're gaming with him." I still can't believe I pushed fucking box.
Good effort.
It seemed like the right thing to do. Seeing Matey Boy had killed you, he ran to your body. I put a round at him, but it was silenced. But he certainly would have heard the ricochet.
Yeah.
And I thought, I think he's the only one here. So apart from me, so if I now push for box, I can. Well, he's trying to find me in the woods.
Yeah.
I can get in and get out, and if I get killed, I get killed. I left the jug behind and everything else, but there was a box of ammo, there was a jug that I could see, and I imagine there was other shit. Like there would have been some shit weapons in there, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the charcoal, a sulfur, and a breaching.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, bad chuckles. Yeah, that's fair. Heart rate settled down again. I do like having the heart rate monitor, but it scares me.
Yeah, I think we know. Now we're being chased by loads of Zeds. I don't know if the game's crashing or not, mate. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You okay?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if my game was crashing or not because my markers aren't working.
Okay. So we're expecting a rollback then.
Can you see that pink marker now?
Let me just swing the map round and have a look. Yeah, I can see it. 6.7 from me.
And now can you see it?
No.
Oh, I must have pressed K at some point, that's why. Like a donut.
We all do it. It's when we go onto a fresh server and I'm like, why can't I see any markers? You're like, press K. Really? When they bring in that advanced magic. Just ran past the base re-raided with a chainsaw.
Can you see if it's built up again yet?
No, it's still empty. The cars have gone. He hasn't repaired it. Actually, he's repaired one wall on it. So we obviously can't get the gear.
Yeah. This fucking zombie which has chased me will not leave me alone.
Likes the smell of you.
I think it does.
Don't tell the general. Actually, tell the general. She might buy a PC and start hunting him down.
That is true.
Then again, she'd know how often you played the game then.
There's that as well.
Don't tell her. You're fine. You're at 130 max, and that's not common so far. Yeah, it's back to about normal. I'm in game, so I'm always going to be a little bit on edge, especially out on the ground. But this is something we'll keep now. John says he must be a fan, that zombie.
I only have one, and it's that zombie.
He just wants an autograph. He's like, come back, Cookie, come back. Yeah, I've seen you on Twitch. Talking of Cookie's Twitch, here's a link for him on your screen now. That's all right, buddy. I only had 25 emails today, Cookie, at work.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I had one, this is all your fault, and I was like, no, it's not. And my best one was, I had an email from somebody saying, on a certain such a date, you drove the vehicle, you refueled it twice, and we haven't got the receipts. To which they got back, on that date, it was a Sunday, and I was not working. Yeah, don't try and blame me for something that I can't be actually physically possible to have done.
Yeah.
John, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, John. That's massively appreciated. You guys all talking in chat is helping driving the algorithm. It's amazing. So every time that you have a conversation, the algorithm's seeing that as long as it's not like you're just hitting buttons randomly, but it's seeing that people are taking part and interacting, and then it pushes you up the rankings, so you're more likely to be discovered on YouTube. YouTube likes keywords, and it likes interaction, because obviously if I get to the 1,000 subs plus, then it can work out who I now know who my demographics are anyway, but it can work out from an advertising perspective of what adverts to put on here. Right, time to get off auto run, seeing I'm 200 metres from base.
Nicely done, mate. Nicely done.
Well, I have to make it home yet.
I may not be making it home.
Okay. You're hunting someone.
Kinda, because there's an event 700 meters away
fucking
from
do
me.
it, mate. Do the event.
Um,
You might
it's
double up
just
the gear,
kick it off big time in there.
but then we'll just go firm and wait for the event to finish and pick up all the bodies.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I'm inside the house.
Nicely done, mate. Well done. Well done,
Yeah.
sir.
While you were at work, I got the second code lock we need for the airlock.
There's a
and
fucking
lots of mails.
airdrop here as well at some point.
Fire,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
amazing. Awesome. So you've got the same down there that we had up here then?
Well, there's an airdrop in Glinska where I spawned, so I left that, went to the airfield. And now I've come here and there's still green smoke of the airdrop.
I wonder if they're doing it to
Maybe they're trying to
Yeah.
push to get extra
interaction.
interactions with people.
Oh, I did get a box of ammo. I got a box of 12 gauge anti-personnel slugs.
Oh, nice. Don't have any shotguns, but nice.
We'll keep it because it's a good... it might be worth having a shotgun for anti-raid with that. Just be able, or just sell them because they're worth more money at the trader, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm just going to make some boom. Oh, what's that? Sulfur. Charcoal. We need 2 burlap sacks, mate, and then we'll have 3 booms.
Okay, mate.
On this server, when you set it and it goes boom, just before it blows up, the Nokia rings with the Nokia tune that it used to ring on that Nokia back in the day. It's awesome. Those 2 are ready to go. We just need 2 breaching charges, and so 2 burlap sacks, and then those 2 will fix to it, and we've got 3 of those. And that's 1 metal door and a wood, or 3 wood. We need to reload some ammo. My favourite toy. And we need to grab some food. Ricky, do you have a burger, or do you want me to bring one to you or anything?
So once that mission is just done.
Okay, mate, good luck. Satellite view, guys, to see if Cookie makes it. Should be at the box now. All right, mate, get it.
I killed someone who was in there, and I just grabbed everything and just legged it. I don't know what I got. I think I got a bad news sniper out of it.
That's good enough.
And a scar.
We are watching you on satellite view at the moment.
Oh, it's nice of you.
Power the open
Okay,
field protect.
HK, RPK, bad news, big rucksack which is ruined. Another big rucksack on my back, helmet which I've ruined, but hey, I'll take it.
I'll push trader and see if you can sell any of the shit off and get burlap sacks or not. You never know, they might be on black market. I can't
Yeah,
see it, but it's worth a fucking try, isn't it?
yeah,
And I'll meet you there, maybe. No, you're not
yeah.
that far away, are you? By the time I get there, you'll be nearly home. I'll go down to our local town and look for burlap sacks.
Okay, mate.
Mad mod on survivalist fire. Just give me the grid. Hi, Sarah's dad. We've just got ourselves some presents. One of those bad boys.
I'm just stashing a bag, mate. I'm gonna have a quick look.
Okay.
Going back in and seeing if I can grab some more stuff for the bodies.
Oh, that makes sense. Sensible to run the cookie. Okay, I'm running to you with food and drinks.
Okay, mate. Yeah, it's still
That's
kicking off
very
over
fair,
us, so
fire. Very far. Don't ever give anything out on chat.
I've marked
We're
where I've
just
stashed
asking
it,
to be
so-
raided. Okay, mate. Yeah, never give it out on chat. Never. In 1,000 years, people will watch this. They'll go, survivalist has been mentioned. They'll go on there. They'll go to the grid. They'll blow it up just to teach us a lesson. So just don't. No. I would, if I was watching someone's chat and I had a presence or friends on that server and suddenly a
Fuck
position was given away.
me!
What were you hit with?
No idea. That someone turned around and started shooting me and I'm dead. Like, what the fuck?
Must have been a serious bang.
It was an assault rifle which was shooting me.
Oh.
One tap somewhere. Fuck me, like, where?
AP ammo? Running towards you, mate. I bring food. A can of drink and a can of food for you. Currently touring empty Livonia in a truck and second set of wheel missing, fully kitted out and
I'm
thriving.
marked by the stashes, mate. I'd run for the stash if I were you.
Okay, mate. As long as you...
Yellow mark is stash, aren't they?
Roger that. There's some gamma. Sorry, there's some gamma for you guys. Gamma cookie if you haven't thought about it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Fire reminded me. It's a learning experience, Sarah's dad, and you're getting better because you're starting to pick it up, and then eventually you'll migrate to servers that are a bit busier. But you need to learn the basics to be able to survive in Dayz. And some people go straight to a PvP and do it, but I think it's easier to learn how to fish, to learn how to eat animals, to learn how to live. It's easier to do it on a nearly empty server. that still might have a player on there trying to shoot you. So don't do it. I would never do it on a PvE. I do it on a server that still had a chance. And then when you're ready, move across to something a bit more punchy. Just don't run with certain people that will stab you in the back or shoot you in the back. 15 minutes into a run. But you understand that. So guys, obviously you've got gamma. I don't. I have that view currently. You have enhanced. Cookie, is to stash the yellow marker?
Yeah, yellow marker, mate.
Hi, Irish. Oh. Haven't seen you for a while, Mr. Irish. I hope you're okay. Ah, yes, the Zeds do like to kill pigs. And it becomes free food. Thank you, John. Appreciated.
God, I hope Restart doesn't get rid of the stash.
No, was it just dumped?
I put it in a bush.
It might. I think somebody asked in chat about it a couple of days ago and said how long do stashes last, and they're like, to a restart and if you bury it sort of thing. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Well, I'm 3.4 out, so
I'm 4.6.
Should hopefully make it just.
Yeah, you might do it in 10 minutes, you might not. But I'll run direct, you run direct, we'll see what happens.
If it's gone, it's gone. So be it.
Yeah, it's worth a try. So, south of the map, right of the airfield, Sarah's dad, there is a town that is split in two parts. At the top, there's a well. Then you go down the hill towards the airfield, but you're not going to the airfield. Before you get to the airfield, on the right-hand side, there's a farm. In that farm, it's a vehicle spawn point, and it normally always spawns lorries. Near the police station and medical. Ooh, me flip. A little medical centre, the little blue ones. That's right, Chuckles. I think that the three of us will end up gaming together at some point, Chuckles, on that server. Because Fire keeps his own special timings, whereas I'm more constrained by the crown. I'm next to a little shed, Cookie. I'm going to have a little look and see if I can crawl under.
Might as well, mate.
No, unfortunately,
mine one's only just been claimed. Bloody hell.
I couldn't get under it. The bastards built it on the flat. Really, that would have been a hell of a firefight then.
Yeah, only just been claimed.
I imagine they grabbed a jug from the airdrop and then ran up there to fight over that.
More than likely, yeah.
I do fire. My schedule's pretty good, and I can work time around on the other server as well as this server happily, and it works for me really well. The only day I can't really stream is Wednesdays. Every 2 months I can because we get a night off, but that's random. It'll just sort of happen. It'll be like, not tonight guys, we're going to bin it, and that's then I get to go home. Ice back to normal cookie.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yesterday it really sort of cleared, but it's still aching a little bit. This morning, fine, and now I've got no pain from it at all.
Oh, ideal.
I do a massive amount fire in relative terms. You know, I film Subsistence, I film Walking Dead server, I game Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, 9 plus 5. So about 14 hours on here.
I think I'm just going to make it to a stash in time, unless someone else has stumbled across it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So I do about 14 hours on Aftermath to this server, and then I probably do a little bit more on the other server because I'm able to do like a longer Saturday. And it won't always happen, you know, not this week, but next week on the Thursday, we've got a goodbye drinks for my boss that's retiring. So I won't be gaming that afternoon or night. Having to flank a little bit to the right, mate, so I don't run into the zombie hunting quest land.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
You never know whether there's going to be like RPers in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Though then again, it will be kill a zombie with a pitchfork, won't it?
Yeah, it'd be something stupid. Kill them with a torch.
Sting them to death. Chuckles, I go to...
As long as I don't bump into anyone, I should make it.
Best of luck, mate. I'm running into military.
Good luck, mate.
Not staying around, I'm pushing on. I don't have MVGs and there's no point, is there?
You still got that big rucksack on?
Yes.
I'm probably going to need you to take some of this, some of the stuff because the rucksack's ruined, which is all the stuff's in. So I won't be able to even put it on. I'll just have to carry it in my hands.
Yeah, that's all right. Not a problem. Yes, fire. So when Thursday, when we finish at lunchtime to go for goodbye drinks, people will all get to work from home Friday. We won't get Friday off, but we get to work from home. Read into that what you want. I will. Chuckles, you were saying about I'd never sleep. I go to bed at midnight. I get up at 5 a.m. every day of the week. So I might go to bed earlier, but I'll watch shit till midnight. Get about 5 hours sleep. And that's how I function most of the time.
500 metres to go. Oh, this is close.
Yeah, very close for you. Run up, pick up, log out.
Claire just ran off to my right, but I don't think he saw me.
Was he carrying a big rucksack?
Oh, that'd be fucking disappointing if he was.
I don't know, you tap him.
"300 metres, and we've got probably about a minute before we get kicked."
I'm going to carry on auto running, so then I get further towards you. And it might survive, we just don't know after a restart if you're not there. We won't know till it happens.
I can see myself getting kicked just as I get there. Some fucker's taking it.
Seriously,
I think so, yeah.
bastards.
Yeah, it's gone.
That's fair to say, Fire.
That's really annoying.
We've been kicked now, mate. Right, guys,
Yeah.
I'll just put you into B. I'll put you into B right back, guys, and then I'll be back when we come back up. There, guys. That's the cookie shuffle. Did you know your player could dance in Dayz on the menu screen? Something from Fire the other day, and I forgot to tell you, Cookie, is rather than click the play button with your left-hand mouse button, just press enter.
Oh.
And then enter when it's on OK. So it'll just, and it's because it's quicker than moving the mouse there all the time. And that'll move us up, obviously, a better chance of getting there quicker.
Yeah. You click play, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. It's known as a cookie shuffle, Will. Well, Cookie calls it the cookie shuffle. He made a short about it. John, my friend, had a good death on Goblin Z, went to Goblin Island and got killed by the AI. $13 in the queue.
10.
Still pretty good. We're getting, we're all right at this on restarts, aren't we?
We are. We've got used to it. I'm 11th now.
I'm 14th. Yeah, bloody VIPs. What the AIs are wearing when they spawn in is random. I don't set that. So it's not random. I've got there's 8 AI that could spawn with a mixture of clothing, and the only thing that's fixed is their weapons and how many mags they have. But their military clothing they mix up a little bit. I'll do that on purpose because not all players you meet will be wearing the same clothes. But it might feel like they're... Oh, thanks, Will. That's not a problem. I'm always a value lurkers. But you might feel that they're all the same because often they'll spawn in. As you run through an area, you'll hear them shooting. You're like, I'm not going there. I don't have the weapons. You leave them alone and they'll despawn. And that might happen 5 or 6 times before you actually meet them.
I'm loading in.
Okay, mate. I'm 2 in the queue. Loading in now, mate.
I'm just going to push back to where my body was previously.
Okay.
Just because my gun might have fallen down. It might still be on the floor, which they do survive after restart guns.
Yeah, I'm just going to run in a direction until your icon comes up. There you are.
No worries.
And I'll meet you somewhere. Yeah?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hand over food and stuff like.
Got my gun. Have you got any 308 on you?
Yeah, only in the big, only 10 rounds in the sniper. I don't have any spare. But you can take those 10 rounds if that's useful to you. Or take the sniper. Has he taken your ammo, has he? Oh, you've been killed, Cookie.
Yeah, I know. The game's fucked. A guy ran out in front of me. He stopped, froze, and then got teleported behind me.
Lag, yeah. Still pushing your yellow mark in case I see him.
No worries, mate.
I think the server needs a proper restart, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But normally it's pretty stable. Today it's just a little bit janky today.
I just don't get it. I saw him. I just sat like lay down thinking, oh, he's running off. He'll run off, and he just didn't. He just stayed still. And I was thinking, okay, that's a bit odd. And then he just disappeared.
You can pin your marker. I'm pushing a heli crash.
Okay, mate.
By pushing it, looking for smoke is probably a better way of putting it. Seen the smoke? Yeah, it's annoying. It's fucking. It's just lag is just the bane of our lives.
Yep.
I don't know what we get off helis on Aftermath.
You get some alright weapons. I think it's like 308s and stuff like that.
So bad then. Guys, it's a little bit dark for me, as you can see. For your window. That bloody cargo ship, how did it get there, Cookie?
Oh, magic, mate.
That's one event I will never do. So I think it's probably an amazing event if you live on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
Which is probably why they've got it there, in all honesty, to give something for those players to fight over.
Yeah.
Now the smoke was up here somewhere, guys, wasn't it? I just got to get it to reappear. Pixel hunting time. working on it now, mate. You, Cookie?
No worries, mate.
Got your G3A3 with mag.
Oh, lovely.
And I got an L1291A1, my favourite sharpshooter in the world rifle. But without a mag. No.
Push towards pink marker then, mate.
Okay. I didn't hang around any longer to look. 2 weapons and a fucking something else, and a bipod.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
G3's got 15 rounds.
Nice. Pink marker's an airdrop, by the way.
I need to meet up with you somewhere and drop off the G3 then. But an airdrop at night probably works to our advantage. Not.
Could well do.
Can't fit the ATOG that came off the other weapon to the G3, unfortunately.
That's fine, man. Yeah, you need a proper, it needs a certain scope for it.
Did try. Oh, John, that would just be amazing. John's just said, hopefully you'll get some more boom.
Never know.
Guys, it's 3:30 in the morning, so the sun will be coming up soon-ish. Which is good. Double-edged sword, isn't it? These servers don't have medical drops. But you do get base building drops, which we probably don't need now so much. I thought we do get medical drops, actually. That's a lie, but they come with a mixture of everything. So a medical drop will still have weapons on it, might still have some charcoal or sulfur. Base building drops will have weapons, maybe charcoal and sulfur. Charcoal and sulfur is pretty much on everything. That's one care package I never want to do.
What, the one over Tano?
Yeah, can you imagine the hell of that now? Everyone
You
in
mean-
towers looking at the spot.
Do you mean Toplin?
Oh, Toplin, yeah, sorry, I get mixed up. It's a T words, mate.
Say, we're going to the one in Tano.
Yeah, we can't go to the one in Tiverton, alright?
Okay, right, got you. You're
Or
banned from
Taunton.
there, right?
Or Taunton. Yeah. Or even Trumpton. My boss walked into the office this morning. He went, "Oh, I see you went on the piss over leave." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He went, "Have you seen your fucking hair?" Guys, just so you know what we're referencing there, when Goblin goes out drinking, mysteriously his hair goes from being Gandalf grey back to being brown. I knew that, Fire. I knew that. I used to work in Taunton, John, and I don't live that far from it now, about 30 miles away. It was my old regimental headquarters when I was a soldier, Taunton. Cookie, I'll bring the weapon to you.
Right.
And food and a drink if you need it.
All good, thank you.
Well, the weapon then.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep looting the town because it's still dropping. I can see it falling, so...
Any shots in that area?
That's just a village.
Do you think we might get away with just running in, grabbing and running?
I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do, so maybe you keep hold of the G3.
Yeah, and then if you get tapped, then at least I can come and meet you somewhere else with a G3.
Yeah.
Newton Abbott, again, I know Newton. My neck of the woods, I mean, I'm Exeter, John. But I grew up in mid-Devon in a little village. Near Cullumpton, if you've driven down the M5. And now I'm in Exeter because it's useful for work. See it dropping now, Cookie.
Yeah.
Just mysteriously appeared. It's like someone was holding it halfway up the sky.
So I'm looping my way down through the town.
It'll make a massive difference, Fire. Okay, mate. I'm 200 metres off the drop point, but I'm coming in from the left flank. Obviously looking at the apartment buildings to see if there's anybody's lying on top of them. If I see him, I'll tap him.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Going to get into a bush and put sniper on.
I'm literally just stood in a doorway waiting for it to nearly land.
Right in front of the department buildings, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be a hell of a build if you can build in there.
Yeah.
That's all right, Fire. A good little system for what you need. Here she comes. Be a bitch if it landed on top of the apartment, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, it's nearly down. Gotta start running for it now.
Okay, mate.
See how it goes. May go terribly, but it may go really well.
You try. You take him rounds. Silence.
Am I?
Yeah, just keep moving. He missed, obviously. Somebody fired a silence round near me.
Might need you, mate.
Me?
So base building with mortar, floor kits, scrap metal. I haven't got any more room.
Okay. Have you got a gun on you or not?
Yeah.
Just run. I'll stay open, Mike.
Okay, mate. Good luck.
Coming away. I've got everything apart from the glass.
It's fine.
Okay, let's take this home, shall we?
Yeah.
Did we get any... oh, we got tools out of it, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, so I got a M24 suppressed, M4 suppressed, 2 boxes of nails, 2 charcoals, crowbar.
That's awesome. They're starting.
Yeah.
They're starting to change the loot. So as we're getting to this point, the loot's starting to become more explosive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clever. You have all the loot that's coming in at the beginning is you don't get enough charcoal to raid to give people a chance to build up a base, and then mid-wipe onwards, it starts to get more charcoal to go with all the sulfur you've been saving. When we get clear, I need to drink water because I'm like fucking red.
Yeah.
But now's not the time. Guys, you're going to lose gamma now. If we get this home, I'd say that was a good run.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably 2 airdrops in one night.
Yeah. Like shots flipping over it now.
Yeah, I can't hear them on mine at the moment. They're fighting over a piece of glass. We do better just running in, grabbing and extracting than we ever do lying
100%.
around.
Yeah.
Someone's about to say, it's been hit.
Yeah. There's nothing in it apart from glass. Get out.
Or we're going to raise a ticket because there's only glass on this one.
Yeah.
Would be tempting if you can build in that town to live in that apartment that looks down on it, though.
You probably can.
That would just be a great place to have a base.
Oh, look, there's an airdrop coming in. Okay, let's just sit and watch.
We'll sit in base and wait to shoot people.
Get the grenades ready.
You know, your little box in the room that looks down on it, so you can like kneel on the box and look facing the spot. That's the
I
right
wonder
fire.
if it'd be wrong
We'll
to
get to that.
build a
I've already
door
said that.
right up to where it drops.
So, on the other server that I play, they had to change their rules because people were building bases that the airdrop dropped right into the base. So because it was the same spots, and they were literally building a box with their base attached to it, and the airdrop once a day at least would just land in their base.
Made.
And And I think on this...
Person in this base next to me. I didn't realise it was a base until I ran past and heard someone in it.
Unclear. Well,
Good,
sort
good.
of.
I'm just watching the door in case he comes out. I think we're all good.
On F-35, I raided that one.
Ooh.
I took explosives to it. That was the big base on the right. Like, fucking big base.
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a big base to our right.
Yeah, that's a hell of a base for a 3-man team. Well played to them.
I love the shed at the top there. That's just annoying.
That's saying bring a helicopter. It won't be worth it, isn't it?
Just why? Why use the shed once you've got that much?
Yeah. So yeah, that was on the... when I made the mistake of playing the PvE with PvP circles and raiding at weekends.
Oh, yeah.
And the raiding started at 6 o'clock, and I just waited by his door, and as 6 o'clock it went, and the message went out saying, raiding now enabled, I planted explosive. Yeah. Because if they could use it against our base with opening a ticket when we shot them when they were right outside the base, with the, we were only having a look, we weren't raiding, then I was sure that I could do the same.
I'm just checking if there's a train spawned down there.
Okay, mate, I'll get into a tree and just drink.
Yeah, get into a tree and have a drink.
Do you need to eat one, I think?
I'm white at the moment. I should be okay for a bit.
I'm in a tree now.
Roger that. I can't see any trains down there. It's a bit too far with all the trees. I don't think there's one anyway.
Okay, mate. I'm ready to move.
You go.
Blood orange cider tonight.
Oh.
I bought 4 cans over the weekend. They've lasted till today, so I only have 1 can here and 1 can there. Okay, John. Thanks for calling in. That's massively appreciated. See you again soon. And enjoy Goblin Z. So when I went to the box, there was no flies on. When I got the airdrop where we shot Matey Boy, he wasn't there. There was no body there. My guess is we hit him, Cookie, and he's like, fuck this, I'm not hanging around this box. I'm bugged out.
I had 2 kills since...
Okay, so you've got an extra kill on him. But there was no flies when I got there, and we left it a bit time before I ran in.
I think flies might maybe take a bit longer, maybe then. On this one.
So he would have been on the other side then somewhere. So
yeah, unless I've just taken a random shot somewhere and killed someone.
No, you don't do random shots. That's me.
It's true, yes.
Talking of that, get me a 50 cal. I'll stand on top of the base, our base, and shoot randomly in directions and see if we get kills. Just shoot towards that base up the road when the alarm goes off. That, mate. I go, when it's been opened up, I go and stand in there, and you know exactly where to aim the 50 cal. Will it penetrate the trees?
I don't think we could get high enough to get to the top of that.
Wouldn't that be just fucking amazing? You'd
It would be very funny.
oh, the alarm's going, and you just shoot exactly at the point where you know someone's going to be picking the lock of the box with a 50. Doom! Where the fuck was I shot from? Power of the open field, as the Ariana understands, protect us.
Yep.
Now, if it doesn't work, it's not your fault or mine.
I'd still dying in that open field. I died, actually, no, tell a lie. I did die actually in the open field when I was a fresh spawn. I went back for my gun when that guy shot me when he lagged behind me.
So you didn't die in the open field, you died when picking up a gun.
I died to lag. Is what I'm going to put that down to.
Yeah, when picking up a gun. So the fault is actually the picking up the gun, nothing to do with the field, is it?
No, it was just the game. That's what it was. The game.
I bet he thought all his Christmases had come at once. I bet he spawned in and was like, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. Spawned in and was like, oh, there's a guy there. Yeah.
That pillbox was not even worth thinking about. I think we get back, maybe do the building if we've got enough time. If not, I'll probably bin it at that point. Or we just go and do a quick burlap sack hunt. What do you reckon?
I don't know. In all honesty, I don't think I've ever really seen that many burlap sacks lying around.
Yeah, but we're going to need to get two, aren't we, to get the explosives working?
Yeah, I think maybe tomorrow we do a trader run and
see if we can buy it. Yeah.
Oh, because you can only buy them at BM, I think.
Oh, in which case we do a trader run to BM tomorrow. We go in with the minimal kit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember trying to buy them at trader and you couldn't buy them anywhere. They went on flea market. They went anywhere in there. So I'm going to assume that they'd be at BM. Maybe.
Which is doable. I mean, I found them in the world, but we never we stupidly don't pick them up because we forget we need them to make everything.
Yeah.
But we'll do a BM run tomorrow, just with one rifle each, automatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody takes. We don't have the money at the moment, so we'd need to run normal trader first, or run some guns in there and sell them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we do the trader run to BM. That's what we do.
Yeah.
But we just one of us is doing the selling and the buying, and the other person's there to provide cover, and you're both inside the building.
Yeah.
So one person's got his back doing sell, bullet tap, buy, run. Yeah.
Yeah.
That raid was versus ticket, popped a movie scene to my head. Mum, that's my Brady out front. John Fire, what does he mean? Doesn't he know Daisy is flawless? Yeah, that makes sense, because if they do sell them, we can then go home and we can take out a certain shed we know. And if they don't, or we get killed, we've cleared a bit of the loot and we can spawn our way up through and maybe search the south of the map for burlap sacks.
Yeah.
And keys. And key cards. Shit. Because now it might be a right time to do keys, because they're starting to put more explosives around. We're more likely to get explosives out of boxes now. Guys, yeah, I know my food and water's down, but we're going to keep running. We've got such good stuff on us. It's worth us getting it home. I can always regen health when I get home. Cookie, I am red water and food, but we're going to keep running now, mate. It's only 4.4 Ks, isn't it?
Sure.
Yes. Because getting this stuff home is really important, because it's stuff we don't need to build. You've got nails, we've got not everything we need to finish the base, but as near as fucking damn it, haven't we?
Yeah.
We can also like deploy some sandbags on the road to stop people getting their vehicles too close to base.
Yeah.
shit like that if we want to. Just stops that whole, I'll drive a vehicle up and climb on things.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to take a vehicle through the trees, because it's a bitch to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe not, because people could use it as cover to shoot us, but we might be able to use it somewhere.
Yeah.
You'll put it upside down on the ceiling somewhere.
This is true. Oh, I may be on Sunday day.
Okay.
So
I
baby
can work with
Cookie's
that.
going to stay at the grandparents on Saturday.
Okay. And Mummy Cookie.
And we're going to go to the cinema.
Yeah.
And have a chilled evening.
That's
and
really
then,
nice, because you don't get that opportunity all
no,
the time.
No, we don't. And then Sunday they're going to take her to the zoo. So they're taking her out all day. So
that sounds like a good deal.
Could, in theory, be able to get some time on the PC during the day.
I can see the general saying we're dating during the day.
No, that's not how it works. You get date nights.
Not date days.
Date days do not exist.
Yeah. And don't tell her that they do, whatever you do, Goblin. Yeah. Do not message her and tell her about date days. That's not something she needs to understand.
No, definitely not.
Don't worry, I won't. Though you could tell her that 3 date nights equals a date day. What, you going to go and see at the cinema?
Don't know yet. Haven't seen what's on.
I very rarely do cinema, but Gladiator 2, that'll be a cinema.
I don't think that's something she'd like to watch.
And 28 months later when it drops next year.
Again, don't think that's something she'd like to watch.
But I'll go and see both of those at the cinema, and I very rarely do cinema.
Yeah, I do like the cinema. It's very expensive for what.
I haven't been in years, but it is expensive for just watching a film.
Yeah, when the fact that now as well, like proper box office films, you can rent them on like Sky or something for a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't get the same atmosphere as a cinema, you know, popcorn and all of that, but.
And we used to say you get a better quality screen at the cinema when I was growing up, but not anymore.
No.
Most TVs at home are a better quality.
Yeah.
The old argument about a bigger screen, well actually, if you sat in your front room with a 60-inch telly, actually what difference does it make?
Exactly.
But also, it's something nice. I'd like to see Gladiator at the cinema because that's where I saw Gladiator 1.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of the 28s at the cinema, and I think that they've worked really well in sort of surround sound with all the atmospherical stuff.
Yeah. I watched is it Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
I watched those films at the cinema.
Not my sort of film.
Just because of the surround sound, which had it in there, and you could hear like it felt like the stuff was like talking behind you sometimes.
Yeah. Talking of Paranormal Activity, the boss, my immediate boss that's retiring, was working in one of our buildings, which everyone's on camp says is haunted, and it probably is. I refuse to go in at night. Like really refuse, like big fucking time refuse. And
okay.
It's awful. It used to be a morgue in World War II, and prior to that, it's one of the buildings that's been there since forever. One of the beams in there was on Drake's. Was it Drake that did the Spanish Armada? Took out the Spanish.
Okay.
One of the ships from that battle, one of the British ships, the beam was put in to make the building.
Oh.
And the building is listed because of it, obviously.
Yeah.
So last week they were in there working away, and they were looking for a torque wrench and like some sockets and things. and they couldn't find them anywhere, and the floor was empty. And they went for lunch and went back and opened the door, and it was sat right in the middle of the floor looking at them. And they were like, "Fuck, going in there alone." And he said to me today, he said, "I need you to go over and do something." I'm like, "Fuck off." Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one close to retirement. You do it.
Yeah. If we're going in there, it's two of us. Yeah. That is not a solo room. Yeah. Yeah. When I used to work in the North Devon, in another old camp, we used to there was a door on one of the old hangars that used to be an artillery building years ago. And
Right.
I could lock the door and walk away, and the door would open. And you'd lock it again and walk away, and it would open again. And you'd just go, "Okay, I'll leave it open for an hour, then I'm going to close it, and you're going to stop bothering me." And then you'd close it after an hour, and they'd leave, and it would be fine. But they whatever it was needed acknowledging. It was very fucking strange. I was in there one day, and my big manager at the time went, "Chris, what did you say outside my office?" I was like, "Nothing, Dean." He's like, "Yes, you did." And he didn't believe. I'd be like, "No." He said, "Yeah, you walked up, you knocked on my office door, you garbled some rubbish and walked off." No, I really didn't. And when they first said, when I was up there, they went, "Oh, there's night out, you can stay at the Ark." I'm like, "Oh, I'll catch the train home." Yeah. Not staying in there on my own. And
Why
the
not?
dog,
You could have been a good friend.
yeah, the old spaniel that died, had to be put down about 2 months ago, that used to live there with the caretaker. Some mornings they'd go in there at 4 a.m. to start cleaning and open the place up, and the spaniel would refuse to walk in the building.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You just sit at the bottom of the stairs and just fucking look and go like, bit like, "No." Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then other days he'd be fine, he'd just run straight in, but he'd just, like a dog will like stick to the spot and just refuse to do anything.
Yeah.
That was him. Just like, there is no way I'm going in there. Yeah. And I don't massively do ghosts, but yeah, I work in very old buildings.
Yeah.
I mean, where I'm working now, a poor worker died at my work sometime about 30 years ago. All the old timers, former newcomers. Yeah, it's a fair point. Chuckles, very fair point. So where I'm working now, the guard room at the bottom of camp, somebody, like, there's no longer a guard room there,
Right.
but it used to be a guard room like 200 years ago, and in those days people would hang themselves in the cells because they were treated so badly, obviously.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
soldiers would commit suicide in the cells. And the unit that look after that room now are like, they will not go in certain rooms in there. They've locked them and they will not use them.
Oh.
Yeah. Old camp. You know, camp's been around forever. Well, not ever, but a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a Wednesday night when people are like, "Can you go down to building 12? And no. I'll send someone else down. "Can you fancy going and picking this up for me? There's the key." Don't need that shit in my life. Yeah, I realise I'm flashing water and thing, but we're not that far away, mate, are we?
No, not far at all.
And this works well because this brings us into 10:15 now, doesn't it?
Yes.
Time I get in and we put this stuff away and I've eaten and drunk, that's it. We've had a really good stream, apart from you dying a few times. But we got what we needed to get out of it. We got the explosives home, which is really... And now this base building pack is awesome. As long as we don't get that now, find all our doors are missing and all our loot's gone.
Fucking hell, imagine. Could you imagine?
Oh, it would be time to go to down bad.
As much as I like down bad, I don't think I could do
No,
it.
I couldn't do it now. I'd be like, oh. I don't think anyone's ready to do a big raid yet.
No.
I think, but it won't be another week before, and then in the week's time, big raids will be happening.
Yeah.
We need to start metallizing, don't we?
Yeah, we need to get cedar and stuff.
Okay, I've now got to that point that I can't run. I'm only jogging.
Oh, yellow health, eh?
No, red, everything flashing, empty, and yellow health. Drinking emergency Fanta just to get home so I can sprint in case we come under fire.
Oh, I thought it was a player on top of our base then. It's a fucking zombie.
He doesn't seem happy, does he? Maybe this was his home.
Maybe. We fortified it against him.
Not found him. I'm going straight to the kitchen.
I can't open any fucking door. There we go.
I'm going to go and drop some shit off.
Shall we, once we've eaten, quickly push down to Dominic Hospital Key and do that one?
Oh, yeah.
So, we've got two of them. Might as well do one, haven't we?
Yeah. Let me just drop off some supplies.
Yeah, I'm just eating. Getting some gear, a rucksack and a better vest and helmet and stuff.
Wood floor and a wood door I brought back. As well as the other bits and pieces.
Nice.
Go downstairs and just sort my life out with food and water a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Put the key in a open the box up kit.
Yeah. Taking the gold key just so we can get in and out.
Yeah. If we die, they're only 80 grand.
Yeah.
I never thought we'd say that. Only 80 grand. good to go, mate, when you are.
Yeah, I'm just going to eat this bacon and then I'm going to have a quick drink and then...
I'm yellow rising with 3 chevrons. I've got a can of baked beans opened in my inventory and I've got a full water bottle, so, and a full stomach currently. So that's pretty good to go for me. Do we have anything make me better quickly in here? Did we do, don't we?
I think we've got some orange stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a couple.
Lots, actually. That works. Let's go hunting. Might get food.
Might get something out of it, mightn't we?
And if we get back and that zombie's dead on the base, we know we've had visitors.
Yeah.
We'd leave him living.
Yeah.
Because it's the kind thing to do. So out of the chat, we're going to go and hit a keycard room. Hey, someone's been chopping wood in this forest.
Chopping wood near our base? How dare they?
Where are they living? So when I come on tomorrow, I'll do a mass collection of wood. I'll just run out, chop down loads of trees.
Yeah.
Fill up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then use a saw that we don't mind losing to turn it all into planks and then rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Because we've got some stuff to help build pods outside, but we need to finish off the upstairs as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Because at the moment people would look at that and go, why have they got no windows? What's
Yeah.
the point of... Actually, no, at the moment people would go, that's a loot room because there's no windows on it.
Yeah.
Potentially. But I still think also having some more pods. And obviously we can metallize them, can't we?
Yeah.
Can we? Yeah. I think we've got enough stuff to do at least one metal door, haven't we?
No, we need another 1 cedar block.
Oh, okay.
I think we've got 5. We need 6 to be able to do it.
Okay. But we can at least build wood, which, again, causes issues.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we get from this. You never know, it might be building supplies in this one this time.
Yeah, it's more likely to be medical orientated, which we don't massively need.
No, we don't massively need it, but
it uses up a key. I'm never going to sell a key that's near our base. It's too much chance of bumping into people.
exactly. And maybe tomorrow, once we've built, we take all the keys which are down the far
and sell them,
side.
put them up for sale.
No, I'm thinking we
go down there
them.
and do them and just work
Yeah.
around. Yeah,
Go all the way
that
down and
actually.
do them all, and then we can end up at trader once we've done it, sell all the stuff which we don't want, and
Yeah,
head back.
yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Clear some of those keys out, and then when we make money, we can then buy boom if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, just buy straight. If you get 100k, just buy a boom.
Yeah.
As long as you got money to cover the fees. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, there's a heli crash up here.
Oh well, let's go and get some more weapons for free. At some point, we're going to have to build the shop up here. Not next wipe, but at some point.
Yes.
Because that heli crash outside your base is massive.
And like we said, starting the piano house, work your way all the way down out into this big building, and that will be your entrance from the end of it.
Yeah, not live in the building, but live in the piano house and use the building as an airlock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just move the plot pole occasionally until it gets right in the middle. You could start off in the piano house with the plot pole.
Yeah.
And then then once you get halfway across, move the plot pole halfway across. But there's no point leaving it out in the open where we might get tapped just when we're putting money on it. I think that's it, isn't it? I didn't get anything.
I got 2 guns.
Any good?
M249 saw 5.56.
Another one of them, but we've got a 308 one as well, haven't we?
Yeah, and another G36 or G3A3.
Yeah. Which are both good weapons.
And a 338 suppressor, so that goes on the bad news.
Oh, that's massive.
Oof.
Isn't it? Realistically.
Oh, yeah.
338 suppressor on here is... Just walking behind while I'm eating beans to get my hydration up.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Now?
So I've just put my M4 suppressor onto the M249.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we see someone, I've got 160 bullets
Of 5.56 to throw at them.
of 5.56 just to...
Can you imagine
fire.
hip firing that on automatic at someone in jug? You'd obliterate them. They wouldn't know what hit them.
No.
It also works very well as a suppressing weapon.
Yeah.
If you've got people in bushes and you know you can't guarantee that, you know that might be in that bush or that bush, you can just put a burst of automatic in either bush.
Yeah.
It probably works quite well as a come-on as well. Having one of us one end of a valley and the other person the other, and having a pretend firefight, and then moving into a cover position to see who comes a-looking.
Oh, there's a small base in this barn.
So that's we could blow that, you know.
There's
not
sealed
now,
door.
but
There might just be one door.
so we can't blow it. We can't blow it yet, but we probably need to.
Yeah.
Because we're often running down here, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that's more of a priority than the garage at the top, because we're more likely to come in this direction.
Yeah. Especially if we start doing the key, because they can hear it, come out, and we'd be running this way back.
Now, I know that you can get another like 3 doors in, or 4 doors inside there.
But can you with
the how close they have to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once we can get a second boom, we take that door down.
So it might be the fact that they might have the shed in there.
Yeah. So we need the 3 booms so we can blow the main, and then if they've got the shed, we can blow the shed as well.
Yeah.
And if it takes more than that, that's life. We've still put them back a few days.
Don't forget we've got a chainsaw as well.
Yeah, and so we can. So, but I'd like the 3 booms to start with to make it an easy fucking situation. And let's be honest, we set the booms and then we run back and get into cover of the hedge line.
Yeah.
If they then come out, we can shoot them from the hedge line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not, because there's no other cover there.
Yeah.
And can we set 2 booms at the same time or not?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So we set both booms. The other person stays in cover of the hedge line.
Yeah.
And then the other person runs back, wait in the hedge line, it blows, and then look for a scope and see if you can work out what the score is before you run in.
Yeah.
You know, open the doors, the sliding doors, before you set the boom, basically.
Yeah.
Do we still have a green toxic grenade?
Did we have one of those?
I think so. Thought I brought it home yesterday.
No, that was on Northman's, remember?
It was, wasn't it? Shit. I mix everything up, mate. Because I was thinking you could throw one of them fuckers in there as well, just to give it time to clear.
Yeah, no, I've got that on Northman's. Those are the guys who killed you, and the guys who we killed. I forgot how easy it was to kill on a vanilla server when you pick someone.
plate is not amazing,
It's not amazing, no.
and anything under plate is really not amazing.
No.
And that being said, as much as there's jugs on here, there's not a lot of them.
No.
And most people are running with a mixture, because everyone recycles so much on here, no one's got a chance to really have lots of gear all the time.
2-seaters.
Fuckity fuck fuck. That's another fucking door.
Yeah. I'm gonna go do it now.
I'm going to go to the room next door.
Oh, it's not this one. Okay. Which door is it then?
Inside.
Yeah, inside the hospital. Inside the hospital.
Yep.
Stupid, but I thought it said shed next to the hospital. My bad.
Okay, so I'll come in and also shut the doors. No alarm?
There's an alarm for this one. It's just a key.
Okay.
Ooh. Not the
Yeah.
best weapons and stuff, but
Take fucking that shit. We don't need the ammo, but we'll take the fucking yellow things. Nothing at the bottom that's very nice. We'll take the fucking lot. Yeah.
it's all sellable.
AK 106, 5.45, and an AK M76, which is a Dragunov.
There we go.
Let's extract. Go home. And a Dragunov sniper's not bad.
No.
Oh, that's me cocking the Dragunov.
No.
Not a bad sniper. I quite like the Dragunov. I'm quite a fan of it.
Take that crowbar. I don't know why I'm looting. I'm just having a quick scan through stuff.
You're feeling good because you got cedar, we got that, and we're extracting.
Feeling lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the trouble. I'm cocking again, mate.
No worries.
That whole, any weapons you've got that you're running home with, they need to be ready to go. Because you never know when you're going to run out of ammo and have to switch, do you?
No, exactly.
A really nice sniper
Should I
fire.
infuse myself with sailing bag?
Yellow shit. Yeah.
Oh no, sailing bag. So I got
Oh,
water. Hydration.
I'm low on water now, but 3Ks to go. Then I can drink a
Do you want
bottle of
that?
water.
Do you want that?
No. Let's get this
Sailing bag.
shit. Let's get this shit home. I can worry about food and water tomorrow when we come back on. We've done really fucking well tonight if we get this home as well.
Yeah.
We chalk that up as a win.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow night we come down and do the same fucking room again.
Yeah, might as well. I think we do that room and then we push with what we get from that to BM.
Yeah, and use that
Sell
to then
that.
see if we can buy burlap and then
See
come
if we can buy
home.
burlap.
Then
Yeah.
if we can buy burlap, we run that home, make the 2 explosives and go and take that fucking shed out. That barn. Yeah?
Yeah. Should we have a quick recce of the barn now whilst we run past it?
Of course we should. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You're over there. Okay.
Pink marker.
In which case I'm going to walk a second and drink this water I've got on me.
Yeah.
In case it all goes wrong and we need to be fighting and moving, I don't need to suddenly go into dehydration mode.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because he might come home and we're looking
That
at the
is
barn.
true.
Yeah. Hopefully we can have a look through the windows.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do.
Obviously, when we hit this, check the forage harvester in case you've got a stash underneath it. Bring a spade with us.
So he's got a box on the right-hand side. Greenhouse in there.
Keep growing them. We need to hit.
Lots of pumpkins and stuff in this barrel, which I've just opened up for his door. Got a growing room and a cedar door. And then his shed might be behind the box. Yeah, his shed's behind the box, so it could be 3 doors, including the shed.
Fine.
But the shed may be so close to the original door it might blow.
Yeah. Set the explosives at the far end of the original door, so you've got the splash of the shed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might get 2 kills with 1. But 3 I don't mind 3 explosives, taking that out and moving him on. We can dismantle the greenhouses because they cost him money.
Yeah.
We don't need them, but that doesn't mean we want him to have them.
No. I mean, well, we say that. I mean, we could, in theory, put a greenhouse somewhere, build a pod.
Pod that completely covers it.
Which completely covers it, and in theory then start growing if we want to be able to buy explosives to blow.
Actually, we'd have to run the drugs market to sell them, but we could
will.
sell them on normal and people will buy them as long as we know what the prices are now.
I mean, BM is much closer.
Yeah, and we could just sell the drugs.
Sell
and
the
then
drugs.
Run the normal trailer, buy the boom, and then take people out.
Yeah.
Actually, forget that. So the tower that we've got at the moment, mate. Fucking tomorrow, bring it down. Fuck the tower. We need a pod. A pod's more useful to us than the tower.
We can still have the tower, because basically you can just go up two lots, if that makes sense. So
what about where you've come onto the roof with the tower? Is that Helia? Oh, that's Helia we did already.
Yeah.
Where you've come up the tower, it's too far. It's not far enough in. Oh no, you come in from the other door. Yep, that's fine. So you've gone up 1 level to the tower, and now you're on top of the base. How about putting a door out there and into a pod, and the greenhouse is on top of that, and in that pod?
Yeah. You're making it double.
You're making it. Yeah, you're making it 4, aren't you? Because you're going to completely cover the greenhouse, which is fine. But then that's within that pod, and it's within the tower complex.
Yeah.
And then you don't need to then code lock it because the code lock that's halfway along covers it. You're not going to store drugs in it. You're just going to grow them in there.
Yeah.
Mate, we haven't done drug growing since F-35.
No.
And we didn't need the money then.
No, and we don't really need the money now, but
we could buy so much fucking boom.
You can buy a lot as long as you get the weed.
And we do find seeds.
We do find seeds.
So, making a table's easy.
Yeah.
Making the money's not difficult.
Drying rack's easy enough.
Yeah.
If we take Matey Boy's greenhouse as well, as we say, that's half the battle already.
Yeah, and suddenly we've got a growing location.
Yeah.
But we need to hit him quickly. We need to hit him tomorrow night before he moves on. Even if we just blow that first door and steal the greenhouses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if we just we blow that door, steal the greenhouses, extract. Because you can take the greenhouses. Is it a hatchet in the middle of them?
Hatchet or screwdriver?
It does say somewhere in the rules, but it's one of the normal tools to dismantle it.
Yeah.
And then we just get that home. We can store it as a broken down thing until we're ready, until the pod's built.
Yeah.
But that's got to be a priority.
Yeah. Don't burl up sacks. That's what we need.
Because we need the 2 explosives to blow the metal, don't we?
Yeah.
And hopefully he won't have a pod built tonight.
Looks like Matey Boy's shed's gone from in here, so he's obviously not played anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's still there. I can see it through the thing.
Okay. So he's still trying.
He might just be a person who just logs on, goes in and
does
runs
a little
about,
bit.
kills.
Yeah, and then lives there as a solo. It's probably Chuckles.
Yeah.
Chuckles, if you're in chat still, is that your shed? Don't answer.
Are you the one who left the note on our door?
Yes. In which case, I'm sorry. We put it on someone else's door for him. No, don't tell us it would be meta. That would be nice, actually. And actually, that does make sense, growing weed, selling it. Either selling at BM or selling at normal trade, but selling at BM and just running to normal trader and buying boom.
Buying the stuff, because it's not the black market near us isn't too far, and then you just go up and you're going towards normal trader then.
And it's a quick in, sell, and run. We're not buying anything from there.
Yeah, not buying it, it's literally selling it all.
Yeah, and when we make drugs, one of the plants we turn back into seeds and replant. Yeah. So it's self growing all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I might have to spend a couple of hours on a Sunday morning growing. But that's not a problem. I'm not leaving base. I'm just working on that.
Yeah.
And then we run it in the week.
Yes.
And or we run it on a lunchtime occasionally.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe that's where we've not done that for a long time, but maybe it would make sense.
I'll leave all the desk doors open now.
We're home.
We are.
This door's glitched out the one at the top of the stairs. It just closed for me. It's laggy as hell tonight.
Yeah, everything's taking a while to load.
Right, I'm just going to log now, mate. Out here, I'll sort out what kit I've got on me tomorrow. That was a good run, though. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Out to the chat. Thanks for watching, guys, and that's it for this evening. We'll be back on tomorrow, and we will continue with Operation Drugs Empire. So tomorrow night, Cookie, Operation Drugs Empire starts.
Hell yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Right, Cookie, I'll catch you tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, take these, dude.